Today, I'm going to show you how you can build out your social media content in ClickUp and even build an amazing content calendar right in ClickUp too. Hi everybody, I'm Yvonne Heimann with AskEv.com and I am a business efficiency consultant for digital entrepreneurs. And if you want to streamline your business, organize, automate, and go on the beach, have some fun rather than doing all the admin work, go hit that subscribe button and the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video because they just keep coming and you don't want to miss one. Today, I'm going to dive into how you can set up ClickUp to handle your social media content creation workflow, but also set up a content calendar right within ClickUp. Now I know. I have said in the past, just use a go-up holds, build your content right in there. It's an easy process in there. And yes, I am backpedaling on that because now we have a couple of features that didn't used to be in ClickUp that weren't available to us. And we've been testing this process over the last few months and have seen quite a nice increase on our efficiency in that workflow to what it used to be before, which is why we initially went just simply with the go-up holds to build our content calendar and really lay out all of this. But enough of that. Let's talk about how can we really build this within ClickUp. And if you have watched this series, you know, I already talked about content creation in YouTube. I already talked about your blog content creation, how we handle all of this in ClickUp. And today, we are taking the same approach to social media. Now, this first piece of social media content creation within ClickUp is going to be more focusing on really creating this content. I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek on how you can connect all of this with the YouTube and the blog posts. But all of that, how this all works together is going to be another video. I really want to go nice and easy with you step by step. I've heard you, no matter if in the comment section or in my Facebook group, I know this process can be really overwhelming because so much funnels in with each other, so much is connected. So let's just look into ClickUp from a perspective of generating content. And then in another video, we're gonna jump into how you really can combine all of those pieces. So again, remember, click that subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss that video. I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comment section, are you handling your social media content creation in ClickUp right now? And if not, how are you handling this right now? I want to know from you. Let me know in the comment section. Now, let's head on over to my sandbox and I'll show you exactly what we're going to need in here to make all of this work. If you look right here, again, we have the exact same structure as we have for the YouTube content as well as the blog content. We have our idea list, we have the in the works list, as well as the scheduled list, published, whatever you called it in YouTube and the blog. You already can see a sneak peek for an upcoming video where we are talking about content archive, where all of this nicely can fit together and we are using the relationship feature to make it all nicely work. Now for today, I want to show you how to handle content within ClickUp and build your content calendar based on just creating content out of nothing. As you can see right here, we have already 2 posts in here. Steve is still in here. Love the guy. Go check him out on TikTok. Steve Lazelle. He's fun on TikTok, just saying. We had played around in our office hour a little bit, so he is just right in my ClickUp still. As well as social media posts. And you can already see the custom fields again that you're going to need in here. We are going to need the social media post date, just as we did with the blog, just as we did with YouTube. This is a date custom field. If you open this up, this is the date custom field that is viewable in the calendar view within ClickUp. Again, the due date is for task management. The due date lets you know when everything has to be done. All of the tasks, all of the images, all of the writing, all of the prepping. When does that have to be done for this post to go out in time? The post date is the date this is supposed to get scheduled and published on your social media. And then we have the drop-down field for your account management, because which account is this post going to go to? As you know, you want to really optimize your post based on, is it going to Facebook? Is it going to Instagram? Is it going to LinkedIn? You might even change your language a little bit. So we want to make sure that the right post is going out on the right account. And those are the basic custom fields that you need right in here. And then you just build out your tasks underneath. Get the post content ready, get the graphics ready. Do we need Pinterest images? Do we need hashtags? What's going in here? And really build out this task so that you can just duplicate it and use it as a template. Now that we have the tasks ready right in here in ClickUp, how do we turn this into an actual content calendar? Now, part number one of this is really make sure you are color coding your social media accounts these posts are going to. One of the things we want to pay attention to make sure your content calendar looks really good and makes sense on the fly, is color coding your social media account drop-down menus. I have color coded them specifically to the outlet. Yes, it's a lot of blue in there because LinkedIn chose blue, Facebook chose blue. We have some pink in there for Instagram. But this color coding will help us really visualize our content calendar. In case you haven't set up a calendar before yet, it really is totally simple. You go into your view, you choose your calendar view right up here, and that's it. Now let's head on over into my calendar that I already have set up. And what you already can see in here is these two posts you have seen in our list view. Let's go back for a second. You see right here, Steve is awesome and social media posts. They are showing up in calendar, but why are they showing up in calendar? Because calendar works with due dates, right? And there is no due dates happening in here. That is one of the features that was really necessary to run this kind of workflow efficiently in ClickUp. When you are going right up here in your menu, you have date custom fields right here, and you can show your tasks based on the date custom field rather than the due date when the task needs to get done, right? Because on a content calendar, I don't care when the task needs to get done. In the content calendar, I want to see when this post needs to be published. Now that is one piece on how to build a content calendar within ClickUp. The second piece of this is the color coding. When we look right in here of color task by, you can see I have it setting as the custom field. That means it is color coded by your drop down field. So what happens when we are going back into our list view and I change that social media account to Instagram and we look back into the calendar, now you suddenly see that this is pink and not blue. That's how easily you'll be able to tell which post is supposed to go to which account and at what day. Now, here's an additional pro tip. If you want to make sure you are really not missing anything out and everything is getting scheduled as planned, you can use your filter and base that filter on location to just show specific tasks in specific locations. Now, in this case, if we want to make sure everything is scheduled, we can choose the scheduled list. And what's going to happen is all of it is gone because they are still in the works. If you want to see what's in the works and not yet scheduled, you simply choose the in the works list. If you want to just see your ideas, have you put a potential publish date to it yet, but it's not in the works yet, nobody is working on it, simply choose the social media ideas and you will only see your ideas. In our case, I really like the in the works to pay attention to, oh, look at that. Not that that was a week ago, but there's a social media post that's in the works, but it's not done yet. So what's happening? And the nice thing is you can build multiple views. So we can simply do a calendar view right in here at that view. And in this calendar, we are only going to be focusing on the published content. So I easily can jump into this calendar and call this published or scheduled. It's not published yet, but scheduled. And I know by going to this calendar which of the social media posts are scheduled. Then I can go back to the other calendar that is location based in the works and know exactly those are the posts that are in the works and that need to get done and need to get scheduled so that we don't miss any social media content. Now, I hope you are liking this, how to build your content calendar within ClickUp, the whole custom date field, and being able to color by a drop-down field, by a custom field, really has allowed us to build a social media workflow and approval process within ClickUp, which I'm really excited about. If you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button and the bell, because next time we are talking about how does this content actually flow through everything? How do we go from a YouTube video to a blog post to social media posts? How are we connecting all of this and how are we automating this? So go hit the subscribe button.